Ahoy, matey.
Hello, sir.
Hey, man, I got that little swag, little avatar around my avatar freebie off of doing this and watching a 30-second video. I never pay for that shit.
Look at you coming up, old timer.
Coming up, now I'm coming up around you because I'm about to lap your ass. You and when are you and Labola ever going to figure that out? I'm lapping you.
I don't see anything to figure out. Why am I worried about you?
I don't know.
I know,
You're
me
my
neither.
you're my brother. It's been a really great day. I'm just playing with you a little bit.
Good.
We got to have that little bit of banter back and forth, sack tap, finger up the nose, a little slapstick comedy before we get serious. Come on, brother, you got to work with me. Without Abbott, there's no Costello.
Hmm. Sometimes it's just a solo act.
Well, we're Abbott. Well, when there are two of us, it's Abbott and Costello. When I leave, it will be a solo act.
No, it's more like Siegfried and Roy.
You got ate by the tiger, didn't you? You're, oh, you're not that good. Work on it.
Just a couple of dudes in leotards.
Yeah. Hell, I
Who
put on my
knows where the
wife.
night could take us?
Oh man, I'm not even going to go there. I know where the night can take us. I had a real wonderful day today, just indwelling with just the Holy Spirit alone, and I just want to take a little time out and acknowledge that and give Him praise and glory. It was really good to just be alone with Him and fellowship unobstructed. It was really wonderful.
Amazing. So, do you want to give us more details about that, or
Sure. All right. I'm glad you asked that question.
I figured you were?
That now we are brides of Christ, and I got no problem sharing my Jesus with you. In fact, let's have a menage a trois in Jesus.
Whoa, what did your thing just do?
What did my
Your
thing
little
just do?
oh, your little avatar keeps getting scary on me. I don't know if I can
Uh,
handle that.
don't fear the
It does it
Reaper.
when you it does it when you talk. Oh yeah, that's a nightmare.
Oh,
I have to
is it
get
moving
that
when I
into
talk?
yeah, that's not good, man. Something's wrong.
I'm I'm watching my avatar right now while I'm talking, and it's not moving at all. Are you telling me the hands are moving? That you see it? I can't.
Not just hands moving, but this demon lady keeps coming out of the middle of it and screaming at me.
Well, that's your ex-wife.
Well, that's gonna be a real problem. No, but
No,
it's very interesting though.
I don't know what it does. I don't doubt you that it's moving around, but I don't
I
see
think it's
anything
probably
happening
like
there.
a It's like a zombie or something like that.
Now, my avatar remained the same. It's just those little hands around the circle. I didn't change
And
anything.
then it lights on fire, and a zombie face comes out of the middle of it.
Oh, okay. That's what was advertised. Now I remember. It showed me all that. I thought it was just an advertisement to get the hands. I didn't know I got the whole video package too. That's awesome.
Yeah, maybe it's not when you're talking. Maybe it just does it always randomly. No, it's while you're talking. When you're not talking, it's not doing it. And then as soon as you start talking, Oh, that's interesting.
Damn, I do
Look
like
at us.
being unique. I like that. Cool.
Yep,
Interesting.
it's definitely unique. I haven't seen any more like that. Ace, what's going on? Do you see this thing? What? Oh, hey, Heath, how you doing? Welcome. Ace, what's this? What's this? What's this thing doing? Ace, get in here and help me out with this. I
My computer up.
don't know
Maybe
what to
that
do.
way it's get my computer up and get that thing online again, and maybe I can see it. I'll be able to do a lot more when I get on a laptop.
Oh, now it's quit doing it. Too late. You missed it. It's over, man. Huh. I wonder why it's not doing it now.
All right, testing one, two, three. Testing. Are we getting any activity out of the avatar?
I don't see it happening now for whatever reason. Maybe it's me.
Okay, well, it ain't happening at my end either. It never happened, so
But
nothing changed. It's the same to me.
yeah, you can see it on YouTube if you look on there. If you scroll back on the stream, you'll be able to see it. But I'm not sure. Let me look here.
If I scroll back on the stream and I can't see it,
Oh.
I will totally freak the fuck out.
No, you can see it if you scroll. Okay, so more information.
I'll look back
Now,
at it later. It's not that big of a
yeah,
thing to
okay.
me.
All right. So it's definitely happening whenever I'm on the page. But when I flip over to the YouTube page, it's like it's not happening. I'm not sure why. But when I'm sitting in the Discord page, talk now.
Discord page,
Oh yeah,
Discord
definitely.
chat. Oh,
Yeah, it
so well,
definitely
okay.
pops up.
Well, no, that makes sense. You know why? Because this came as a gift from Discord. It's
Yeah.
exclusivity.
Well, even
I'm
though, but see, I still have so this call I have separated out, right? I separated out
right.
from the rest so I can keep the call up while I'm
Yeah.
flipping back and forth from YouTube and all through Discord and everything else. So,
Right.
um, it's working when I have Discord page up. I don't even close Discord page, but when I pull YouTube page up as the front page,
Well, it's
yeah, it
like I
stops doing
said.
it.
Well, then
Interesting.
there is an exclusive agreement, or there is no agreement in between Discord
Yeah, there's
and
something.
YouTube for them to accentuate the animatronics of it in YouTube. And in short,
Yeah.
Discord didn't get paid, so they said, "Fuck you, YouTube."
No, YouTube, it's coming on YouTube like the stream. It's just whenever I'm not on the Discord page itself, for some reason it doesn't light up. But I can't tell you exactly why. Computers are beyond me. So maybe it does have something to do with, oh, even your symbol on the chat does it. I'm looking at the chat and you know,
Yeah.
and where we talk in there, and even your symbol's doing it in there now.
Awesome. I'm going to get all of you. I got every one of you in my
Oh,
sights. Jesus is coming. You better run or you better
you see
jump
that?
up for joy.
Sojo's paying for that stuff. You know he is.
Oh, come on, brother. I don't
You
pay
know
for
he's
some.
paying big bucks for that.
Oh my God! Hey, Lucas. Actually, I spent a shitload of money on video games, online stuff in the last 5 years, to the tune of probably about $10,000. Yeah, that's a true story. I used to love playing games, and I would buy things, and yeah, I got hooked into that shit.
Uh huh.
Not anymore, brother. If you ain't giving it away, I ain't buying it. That's my point. Lesson learned. Now move along. I didn't pay it. I got it for free.
You just said how you bought everything, and then you're like,
Well,
but now not. So, but
well,
no,
that's
I know what you're saying. What did you do with all the stuff that you still got all your equipment that you bought, or no?
no, man. I'm talking about buying extra shit online through the sales in video games of online games. Buy this
Yeah,
equipment.
you
Buy
still got
that.
all
Yeah.
that stuff, or did you get rid of it all?
What did I do with it? Hell, I don't know where the shit went. That's the answer. I don't keep up with it. I've deleted everything. Did I piss money away? Because it did occur to me to resell some of the stuff that I had highly developed for to somebody that could actually afford it, didn't want to go through the work. I'm happy to sell it. I get some of my investment back. Yeah, so but I looked into doing that, but could never get any takers.
Well, what are you talking about? What did you sell? You haven't explained exactly what it was that you had.
Oh, just a high level ranking and just a moderate few games that were somewhat popular, and they had a good audience. I can't even name one right now, but trust me.
So games on and you so you had some sort of a system
Oh yeah, I mean I operate a PS5.
and you got rid of your PS5 now or you still have it?
No, I still have my PS5. I plugged it
Oh,
in,
okay.
did some minor downloads and uploads. I bought it back in December 2024. I played with it for about 2 weeks and then put it back in the box, and I haven't touched it since. I will break it out, but I'm in no hurry. I'll get to it when I get to it. I have capabilities, brother. I'm saving my missiles.
But it was just that money was just spent on PlayStation then? And PlayStation stuff or what?
Which money? I spent a lot of money, brother.
Well, you
Oh
said
yeah.
$10,000, so I'm just trying to
Oh
get a
yeah.
deeper understanding of where $10,000
Nah.
went is all.
Oh well, no, it went into the bullshit slot machines of buying power ups, additional that, just game enhancement. I bought my way to the top in
Well,
some games
yeah,
because
so you
I was
can't get
digging it.
you can't get your money back for that stuff. That's why I was asking when we were talking about the stuff that you had. If you had sold it, I was just wondering if, when you buy that much equipment, a lot of times it's hard equipment, hardware, not software, and you resell it. So that's why I was asking. Daniel, what's going on, my friend? Welcome.
There is
So
very little
anyway,
market. Yeah, very little
doesn't even
market
matter.
for. Yeah, very little market for that stuff. The technology changes too fast, then it's used, and it's barely worth it.
I don't know. Like PlayStations are worth it. They're getting more expensive, so now you can make money on them
Oh,
if you
I don't
had
know
one
how to.
before.
Yeah, I don't know how to monetize a PlayStation. I would be willing to listen to you if you have some ideas, though. That's dead serious.
Oh, I don't know about monetizing. I'm just saying you could sell it. And the way I would do it would probably be like Facebook Marketplace. And if I had like just a regular standard original PlayStation, I think you could easily get what you paid for it right now.
Nah, nah, I'm gonna keep it. I bought it because I
You say,
wanted it.
there you go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sell it. Generally, when I buy something, I don't get rid of it. I bought
Well,
it
yeah,
because I want it.
you're not making $10,000 on that though. That's for sure. So it's not like it's just a drop in the bucket.
Right, man. Hey, man, I know it was money down the drain. Hey, I can't take that shit with me. I'm gonna enjoy it while God give it to me. Amazing. Like they say, no luggage racks on a hearse.
I don't have any idea what that is.
A
Luggage
luggage
racks
rack.
on a hearse? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay, that makes
Right.
sense.
There
It
you
just took me a
go.
second to understand exactly what you said. But once I repeated it, I was like, got it.
I'm
If you can
training you.
you can hear.
There you go.
So yeah, so anyway, back to what we were talking about before all that ridiculousness. What about this fellowshipping you had with yourself? I mean, with you were fellowshipping with the Father, I assume you're saying.
Oh, absolutely. The Holy Spirit
Hmm.
was all upon me. Absolutely. It was a
You didn't
wonderful day.
you didn't have anybody else over at your house.
No, brother. When I
Oh.
tell you I have no friends, I have no friends. Nobody knocks on my door. If I were to die here after this session, it would probably be 10 days before anybody even knew I was dead. Amazing.
Base
And I'm good. I'm good with that.
A-
It doesn't bother me in the least. That's why I
Ace,
commune
if
with
you
the
want to get
Lord.
into this conversation, you get in here in this conversation, Ace. That simple.
Ace, would you please join the conversation? I would like to hear from you, brother.
See? Get in here, Ace. You can come in, you can talk, and then we can talk about it. And all these questions can be answered in 2 seconds instead of all the typing you're doing. Ace said he would knock on your door. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Sojo probably knows what that is, but some of you kids probably don't out there.
Three's Company.
Kids these days. Ah, yes. Ace, give me a moment. So you're hanging out. Got the hanging out in the old RV there. Tell us about it.
Hanging out in an RV. Well,
Yeah, whenever you say you're fellowshipping, so I'm assuming you're just hanging out in your RV there.
oh yeah, brother. The RV, the solitude of fortress. When I go in there, that is going into the mind of Christ. It's going into the body of Christ because it's what He provided me to dwell in, and He dwells within me. Therefore, we dwell amongst each other.
And you got her all sealed up right now because it's hot out, I guess. So you got the AC running.
Oh, you better believe it. This place
Yeah.
is living hell here on earth. It ain't heaven. If it was heaven, I wouldn't need no damn air conditioning, Lucas. I
Is that
love you, brother. I
is
love
that
you,
is
brother.
that in is that in the Bible?
Yeah, it is.
Well, that being said, I think that we got along for a long time without air conditioning.
Oh yeah, you can get along. You can go along. You can get along with a long time for a lot of things. And I thank God for
A
air
luxury.
conditioning. A gift from God. A gift from
Because
God.
you could just be relaxing under a tree. The original gift, the original air conditioner, the
Well, in
original
the
gift from God, a shade tree.
Well, I mean, the garden was regulated back then, and our bodies were so perfect at that point before sin came in. We were always comfortable. We would have been comfortable in 120 degrees Fahrenheit with 100% humidity because it was perfect back then.
When are you talking about? Back when?
Well, the same place you are, Garden of Eden, hanging out under the tree.
Oh. Well, yeah, I think there was probably a lot of hanging out under trees after the Garden of Eden for quite some time before technology caught up there.
Oh, yeah, well, clearly. You do have
Before
a pin.
people picked
You
up
do have a
fans and air conditioners. There was a few years in between in between the Garden of Eden and air conditioners. There was just a couple of years in between there.
Yeah, you do have a penchant for stating the obvious. Thank you for getting me up to speed on that, Mr. Lucas. Give him a big round of applause.
Oh, you went straight to the garden. I was just talking about sitting under the shade tree, and you went straight to the garden.
Oh no, I was following you down the road. You took me
All
there.
right, if you say so, I'll take your word for it. Ace, what's going on, brother?
Not much, Lucas. Just coming in to enjoy the time. And
Nice.
yes, there was a natural AC back in the Roman era.
Uh huh.
It was used with piping and the earth. They would dig about 30 to 45 feet deep in the ground, stick this piping in. It would you turn around and it would kind of AC. It was a kind of like a AC slash heater where it kept the room in a 80 or 90 degree temperature.
Ace, you are absolutely correct. I've read about that. The Roman Empire did amazing things. That so much amazing that we look at it and go, "Why the fuck are we not doing it that way?"
Oh yeah. I mean, while other countries were building houses and farms, Rome was naming roads and making laws.
is a student of history. I like that.
Try to do the best I can.
Okay, and where is Rome now?
Rome fell apart after Jesus, when Jesus, when they executed Jesus on the cross, about a couple years later, they kind of went on a inflation and disease kind of took them over, and they divided. That's why the UK, France, all of them is a thing now, because France, Ireland, Scotland, England used to all be a part of Rome, and it broke off after that.
Rome fell
You see
apart for
there?
the same reason. Rome falls apart. All nations fall apart. This is clearly established. All nations fall apart when they walk away from God and turn their back on Him. That's universal every time. That never goes unpunished. At some point, He punishes you for it. We see that across all nations.
Oh yeah, so Joe, especially seeing that they executed Jesus on the cross, I would expect them to fall apart after that.
Well, I mean, think about this, you guys. Did they fall apart or did they just turn into something else? It's not like the people just disappeared and they're out of existence. They joined different groups. They migrated away from where the Romans that were left after the fall of, whatever government fall there was. Those people just separated off. I mean, it's not like all that other stuff is kind of not even doesn't even matter, does it? All that
Well,
laws and all the things that Rome was all this great and built all this great stuff, and then it didn't even matter when that all disappeared. The people just went and moved on to something else, didn't they?
well, yeah, back in the day, Rome, when it fell apart, most anyone that was military and government went off north or south and built their own countries. Most people went on their own ways, and whatever Rome was left split apart into multiple countries. So it was kind of a multi thing that went on.
Do you think that's the same thing that's happened all through time?
Yeah, I mean, when a nation falls, either the people stay and they rebuild something new, and the government stays and rebuilds something new, or they move, or most move on to another area and create something new. That's kind of how history went on.
But all their laws and all their ingenuity couldn't keep them together.
No, they suffered through disease and inflation so bad they all divided amongst themselves.
Yeah, but
What we ought to do, Lucas, is forget about the religion and everything, and go straight to Genghis Khan. He was a man of strict, pure power, control, no merit unto God, and he was probably the most powerful warlord ever on the face of the earth. Completely godless, a terror.
sounds like a great guy.
I do
No,
believe
it's the
in
He
the
sounds like a good time
ideology.
at a party.
Well, it's not that he's at a good time at a party. It's showing you how the systems, you're speaking of the modern systems of men within the
Hmm.
confines of a system, and I'm speaking of a man who chose to operate outside of all the confines of all men's systems, and he was perhaps one of the most successful of all. That's what I'm trying to point out. That's the
Well, what
discussion.
what measures success, I guess, and by what measurement?
Worldwide acknowledgement. I mean, clearly you understand success. This is not esoteric or arbitrary. It's really not ambiguous. But success is worldwide acknowledgement in one very true sense of the word. Is that the ultimate definition of what they should be going for? No, but it is a living, breathing fact that exists in our lives every day, and we have to address it for what it is.
Well, I still don't know what the success that you speak of that he had was. I mean, I wasn't trying to say necessarily
Oh,
that I disagree with it. I just don't know what do you consider his success? Did he take over many countries? Did he
yes,
take many
yeah, oh yes.
wives? Did he murder many men? What are you measuring his success on?
Okay, well, let me switch this out. I'm going to change my terminology to operational success for or against anybody, but just his personal operational success and
Like his
notoriety.
ideology?
Well, no, what he did on the books, not why he did it, but what went on the books on either side of what he did. Not judging him.
So war, taking lands, stuff like that?
Oh, he did all those things.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking you because I don't know. So you have to tell me
Oh, okay,
what it is that he did that he was successful at. I mean, I know
okay.
I've heard of him. Obviously, I know he was some kind of a warrior, or a war leader.
Well,
But
yeah,
Go
I was
for it,
just
Ace.
asking
well,
more
Go for it,
specifically
Ace.
what we were talking about was his successes. Yeah. Was it
Okay,
CJ? What's
Ace.
going on, brother? Amazing.
Ace, get him now. Now your time. Tell him about Genghis Khan. You have the floor, young man. Go to work.
thank you, Sojo man. I don't know much about him, but whatever I did learn, I learned that he wasn't originally in power. His father was. His father had a small nation in control, and his father took control of it. When his father died, he took control, and I do believe if I think he had a brother, and he killed his brother so he can have control of the whole nation. He was um, a warlord, yes, but he was not great at ruling a country. So he resorted into a barbaric system where at the beginning he destroyed his own nation. Anyone that wasn't a soldier was killed, and if you were too young to fight, then you were killed off. He was a fighter. So how they survived is they went to nation, all these small nations, and fought the nations for supplies, money, power, and that's how Genghis Khan survived. He had a very powerful force that relied on offense, on everything. But I do believe how he died out is he went against China while the China wall was being built, and he had pride and he thought he could take them on. He was taken down. He couldn't take on the force of China because China was a big nation in that time. So that's how I think, if I remember it, that's how it went on.
Sounds about right to me, Ace. And also, I will add this to
Nice.
your repertoire
Guys,
that he also chose not to invade India when he well could have. I'll let you research why he did or did not invade India.
That's actually really interesting, Sojo. I never heard of that. Never heard of that yet.
It's there, brother. Go find out about it. It's pretty cool.
I will. I will right after this.
Well, when you get to it, brother, you ain't got to do everything I say. You're not my puppy dog.
Well,
yeah,
no.
do it now. You're no wait. He didn't say wait till you get done with this. He said do it now. Get your book out.
Well, if I'm
So
That's not
gonna
back to
what.
be studying,
Rome, when you said that Rome had issues with disease and what else did you say? Disease and
inflation and economic.
inflation. Right, right, right. So what do you think led to those things?
Rome in its time had a pride issue. They took over a quarter of the world. Their nation's leaders were very big on themselves. They thought they were the most unstoppable thing that no god can destroy them. So they started going through an inflation problem because of the wars and the population. So what they
Hmm.
decided to do is that they decided to take the corners of coins, kind of strip them, and make more coins out of the strippings that they made from their previous coins. And what that did is it made more money, but it increased the value of food because there was more money being made. It's kind of like the US where they print more money and it caused an inflation. And when they were suffering through an inflation and suffering through a lot of wars that they were going on with, they couldn't sustain themselves with that. And people started to divide from that. And of course, Rome was going through plagues and diseases because of their mass population. So There was suffering through disease that was handed around. They were suffering through the inflation that they put themselves in, and they were
Mhm.
suffering through a divide between their own leaders, and it caused them to fall apart.
Ace, I think you ought to be a history teacher, brother. I really do. You have a passion for it, and it flows out of you so naturally, and you seem to enjoy it so much. You should become a history teacher.
So
So, Joe, I'm
we
not
lead
that
back
good.
to failed leadership.
Yeah,
The
their
people,
leadership is.
the leaders got greedy and they started taking for themselves and not caring about the people. Just like, I mean, what happens in every single civilization through all of time. I don't think you probably can't name one that didn't go from the good intentions of taking care of a few people to the greedy evil that creeps in and takes over every single power led. I mean, I think that's probably why it's in the Bible. Sojo, can you take us away from there with how that directly correlates with the Bible?
I was in my own thoughts at that time, Lucas. I did not clearly hear what the question was.
Um, well, that's okay. We were just talking about the failed leadership of
Failed leadership,
the
absolutely.
Romans, and
Oh yeah,
how that same story is the same story that has happened time and time again. That when people get power, that power it comes with corruption, and it's in the Bible. And that's why I was asking you. I was like, can you tell us exactly where that? I know it's in there. Something about that's in there, but I thought maybe you knew where that was.
I'm not really clear what you're trying to allude to as far as what's in the Bible, but what I will say,
About the corruption of getting power. Whenever power and government comes in and
oh well,
people
Lucas,
start
of
getting
course.
power, it leads to corruption. And
Oh,
I know that's said
well,
somewhere in there. I just didn't know where.
oh yeah, absolutely, Lucas. It's just a continuation of the fallen world that we will continue to live in eternally, but for the fact that Jesus Christ is physically coming back to earth and will destroy these kingdoms and these powers and this repetition of murder, 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 murder. God will no longer contend with us. We cannot get it right. We have to have his kingdom established. That's our only way out of this living hell, brother.
Yeah. Well, connoisseur, if it's useless knowledge night, come in and give us something that's not useless, brother. Instead of just saying that it's something, come in and change it, man.
Yeah,
So,
kind of
Joe,
Give
sewer.
us something useful, and then we can understand what would be useful knowledge or useful period.
I'm taunting you, connoisseur. Get in the ring. If you won't get in the ring, get back in the kitchen with the women.
hey, I cook. I'm the one that cooks for everyone here.
Get back in the kitchen with
We
the women, Ace.
we talk about anything you guys come in and bring us to talk about, connoisseur. So if you think there's something that you want to talk about, buddy, that would be a better topic, then just tell us. Or like you said, come in here and talk to us, man. What the?
Hey, so Joe, I would like to say some things about what you were telling me. I don't think for one, I'm not smart enough for history lessons. I only know a bit of the Revolutionary War, Roman history, and World War II and World War One. I don't know much. I just know what I know a little bit, and I have my own theories on it. And two, the reason why I learn history is because where I'm from, a lot of people love the ideology of democracy, and I was taught by heart by the people. So if I ever have power, I learn from history to not let greed consume. I always keep a disciplined mind and always keep everything in mind that the people come first.
Well, that's got nothing to do with history. History simply dates, facts, circumstances, and situations. That is just historical fact. Your day to day life should be what you said at the end. Absolutely. You can separate the two easily. It's not difficult.
Yeah. I'm just saying the reason why everyone around the family and around the state was big in history is because one, it's back to the topic of how the nation grew and how we became as we are now, and two, because if people learn how things have fallen and how not to allow greed and pride to consume you like Rome and France, you hopefully won't end up like that because you will look back at it and say, man, we shouldn't be like that. We should learn from our ancestors and be better.
No problem with that analogy at all, Ace. But what I'll tell you is this. We haven't learned that. We're never going to learn that. If we could have learned it, it would have already been done. And we got a group of us, we just way too small to fight the world and make it in the body and the vision of Christ. That's our mission, but we are not able to do it. That's why we have the second coming of Jesus Christ to establish his physical kingdom on this earth, Ace. Beyond that, you don't need to think.
Oh yeah, Sojo. I mean, I'm not trying to overthink things or over stress people about it. I just learn things and I try to help out and I try to make it to where things are better.
I love you, brother. I've never had a problem with you at all, Ace. Don't ever feel like you have to apologize to me.
Thanks, Sojo. But
Yeah,
some
apologize to
something
him for apologizing to him.
Yeah, don't
I apologize
apologize to
for
me.
apologizing.
No, no, I said do not apologize to me. Would you listen? Never
He's
apologize to me.
apologizing for apologizing. Allow him to apologize, Sojo.
You can't do that. I said no, no, no. And you people are so insistent. No wonder I have
Yeah,
to put you in bondage.
yeah, he's agreeing with you and he's apologizing for that. He messed up.
He did not mess up, brother. That's what I'm telling him. There was no sin
You had to
given.
correct him.
No,
He
there was
knows he
no
messed
sin.
up. You gave him
That's
correction.
not. That's not the
You
correction.
gave him fatherly correction, and he wanted to show you his appreciation by apologizing for his apologetic ways.
Well, I don't want well, any boy of mine, any child of mine, I don't ever want him to have that type of attitude towards me. I want him to understand that I love him in everything that he does.
Well, yeah, he's a sweet child of yours.
I don't ever want my children apologizing to me.
I apologize to my father all
Ace,
the
talk
time.
to your dad.
Oh, well, I apologize to my father all the time. It's
Yeah.
normal.
And what does he say?
He just says it's okay now. We need to work. So I get back to work.
I mean, really, the apology is an admonition of a sin, just like, well, that's what we do when we go talk to God. We're apologizing for a sin. We're sorry we did it. That's the same thing, Ace. I understand why you're doing it, but we always should be thinking about what do we need to apologize to our Heavenly Father first. And when we keep those things in mind, we probably won't have to give out too many apologies to anybody.
Well, I'm not sure, Sojo, why he's doing it. I'm more
I don't know
curious
either.
as to who told him that he must apologize at all, if not at least what, like you said, when it's absolutely necessary, which is very rare.
Ace is just getting into the world with us, brother. I'm trying to draw him out a little bit of his shell. I want to bring him out slowly. I kind of see Ace, no insult here, but I kind of see Ace like a man, like a chimpanzee that has never seen the sun in 18 years, and for the first time in his life, he is being brought out into nature and the sunshine, and he doesn't know how to handle it. But we got to help the boy through this because we've been here, we've done that. That's what we're about, Ace. We love you, brother.
Sojo, I take no offense to
Well, you can't because it's from the Holy Spirit.
that. Yeah.
Yep. And the Holy Spirit
And
called
you-
you a monkey. So going back though to talking about apologizing to your dad. So what is it that you apologize for when that happens? You said he says to get back to work and let's get back to work, but what happens? Is it just conversation or is it something actually happens?
Apologize for not getting something done sooner. Apologize for not having something done when the designated time should have been. You know,
Yeah,
just
no, I understand. And so is that happen a lot? Is that a daily thing? Is that a multiple times a day? How many times a day do you think you have to apologize for something like that?
I can't. I lose count
But it's
Well,
multiple times a day.
sometimes.
And
well,
some
you
days
do get
it's you have good
you do
days
get
though
to
where you
control
don't
that.
where everything goes smoothly.
I haven't had a smooth day in I don't know how long.
So you fuck up all the time. That's not you, brother. No, no way. That is never you. Where every day you are the screw up. That's them holding you down, brother. You can't put up with that anymore. That's why we're trying to get you out of there. We want to do a jailbreak on you, brother. They got their foot on your neck. You got to get away from it, or you'll never see how much control they had over you. We love you, man. You got to pull away.
I appreciate you, Sojourn. I really do. But these are the same people that are helping me get an office, the same people that are helping me move forward. These are people that help me get a house, a job. I'm getting set up and I'm being able to advance forward in life and get something to establish in. I'm trying to get an established, a permanent establishment.
Are you sorry for that?
I'm sorry for them that they have to help me
Why? They want if they're helping you, why are you sorry for it?
because they have to spend their time and their money on it. And they said that they
No, they
wanted
don't,
to.
but
And
they
so,
don't, but they don't have to. They're doing it
no,
when they don't have to. So why are you sorry for it? Yeah, they have no obligation to help you. Now you're an adult. They have zero obligation to help you. So if they're helping you, they want to help you. Why would you be sorry for that?
my brain is stuck.
Okay. So whenever you go through these things where someone is telling you that you've done something that isn't up to their standard or whatever's going on, have you tried not apologizing and seeing what happens? In fact, have you tried not apologizing but just correct whatever the action is? If it pertains to your job, if it's an expectation that's coming because it's your dad, which is what I'm kind of trying to figure out here, then there's a difference between the two. But if it's your job and you're not fulfilling your job, why not if someone says, "Hey, you're taking too long to do this," just say, "Okay, go faster," and not apologize at all? How do you know you're not going fast if you're just there working or doing something and someone expects you to be going faster, but you didn't know that until they said something to you? You don't need to be sorry yet. Or do you keep experiencing the same thing? Is it the same thing every day where like you're off on your phone, your dad catches you, you're not working, and then the business is suffering? What's the situation?
Uh, Sometimes like you said, I get a little lazy sometimes because, of course, I'm a stay-at-home son. I don't have a job. I have a job that's coming up, but I'm stay-at-home and I discuss things with the family. Some of the cousins and some of the other family are too young right now and they don't know history and they don't know some topics. So I spend about an hour 30 minutes discussing real world scenarios, history, biology, all sorts of topics. And I sometimes will spend 30 minutes on the phone going lazy because I'm stopping for a little bit and I check time and it's like, oh man, I should have started cooking 30 minutes ago because sometimes I sit in the kitchen for about 2, 3 hours cooking. So sometimes cooking gets delayed and it doesn't get done as fast. And usually, because seeing that we have a small water heater, getting the dishes done after that and being able to do everything after that takes more time. And everyone expects it to be done sooner because my father knows how to do this and like he's like, oh, I can do this all in 45 minutes. But as for me, it takes me 30. It takes me about hour and 30 to 3 hours of cooking, depending on what I make, and it takes an additional hour to get everything, all the other chores done. And just today we were working on some lumber. While I was asleep at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, he was out there cutting wood, and he came back and he said, "I need you to go take care of all these sticks that I cut up." So I went out there and spent an hour out there, hour and 30 minutes lifting wood.
Hey, Ace, I'll tell you this. I don't know what your capabilities are mentally, physically, or any other way, but if you're doing the best that you can do at anything you're trying to put your hands unto, and somebody comes up and starts beating you down when you did the best job the best way you knew how, you never apologize for that.
Thank you, Sojo. I do all I can, and if I need to work harder, I'll work even harder if I have to.
Well, now, see, you got the right mind, the motivation, so I already know you're not the problem. The problem is the one that keeps crapping on your head. You're not appreciated.
I will be here in a little bit, because here in about 3 weeks, they're gonna start cooking for themselves.
Why will that? Why now? When you do that, what change? What happens to their lives? Why would they appreciate you more if you're doing that than they do now when you don't do that? Why does their appreciation change?
Because the majority of the family goes and works while I'm around the house and I clean and work, and if I'm not there to cook when they get home, they have to cook something for themselves, or they have to cook and make something that they want versus them asking me to do it and I do it while they're at work. So they have to come back and work on all that.
Well, that's obvious. If you don't cook it, somebody's got to cook it. My point is, why do you keep
Exactly.
standing there cooking it? You see, they can take care of themselves without you, Ace. They don't need you. If they have to cook, they cook. These are grown adults. They taking care of themselves. The only one that's not taking care of themselves right now is you, Ace. Stop worrying about those people. They take care of themselves. It's time for you to take care of Ace. It's time to leave the nest, my little birdie. That's what we're trying to tell you. You're free to go. Your obligations are met.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I'm about to leave. I have a job that I'm getting for, and I have a building I'm getting set up. I'm about to leave in about 3 weeks, and I'll have a full office set up, and I'll have my own um place where I can rest. I'll have everything I need in that one area.
Okay, so are you
And
telling? Make it clear for me. I'm old and kind of slow. Are you telling me in 3 weeks from today you are going to be 100% independent?
not 100%, but I will be at the 50, 60% point. The only thing I'll have to rely on is borrowing a car and having to work on some other small details. But in that, yeah, I'll be working. I'll be paying bills. I'll be because I have someone that's shipping over an old building that they have, and I plan on working on that, and they plan on these people that I'm telling you, Sojo, they're not underestimating me. These people love me to death, and I love them to death. And the reason why I'm being delayed is one, because they care and they want to help me get something set up, and two, because I want to have something to actually establish in. If I can have something to establish in, it will not only benefit me but benefit everyone else. If I can just
So
set
are you
something up and establish it.
okay? So Ace, are you telling me that amongst your tribe you got some tribe members that shit on you and some tribe members that want to help you out? Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh yeah, we got. If I was to give a number, which I will, about 8 of them care about me to death, and I care about them to death. I mean, we've all said that we would die for one another.
Sang a song. It was called "I Would Die for You." If you don't know it, it's a very snappy tune.
I bet you never
And
heard of it.
so the 8 of them, does that include your parents?
Oh yeah, they love me to death. We love each other to death. I do the
So
best
your
I can for
parents are
them.
part of the 8 that are helping you out.
Oh yeah, cousins and the rest of them. I don't know my cousins. Usually they either way too scared about what I do and they don't know anything about me, or they're douchebags and I hate
Of
their
course.
guts.
So have you had this conversation? Labola, what's up, brother? Have you
All the
had this
bullshit getting on the street.
conversation with your parents?
What about what I do on the YouTube and the setup?
No, no. The conversation about you're moving out, like you're saying it like it's going to be a surprise on them, but you're saying
No,
that they're
they.
part of the people that care about you. So I'm just, it's very, I don't know, Ace, you speak in riddles, man. I don't understand sometimes what you're talking about, brother, because it's like, I don't know what's going on over there.
I'm gonna tell you, the 8 people, they know I'm doing this, and they're the people helping me get this set up. They want this for me. They want me to move on. They're getting this up so I can move on. And like my mother had her father still alive, douchebag father. Don't ever tell him I said that. Uh, he kicked her out while she was pregnant with me because she was pregnant. She was 21 years old. She got kicked out. No, 24, sorry. 24, 25 years old when she got kicked out. My father,
Oh, keeps asleep.
my father's mother took them in. They stayed at their mother's house for a little bit, and they went and bought a apartment temporarily. A couple years later, they moved on, and they had something to establish in. We are currently staying with each other, and they don't want me to end up like that where I get kicked out and stay in the
Leroy
dirt.
Jenkins.
Labola, man, it is wonderful to see you, and I'm very happy to see you and Sojo and everyone else here. This is great.
What are we talking about?
Labola, we're talking about my BS past that is boring everyone half to death. So if you want to take over, you can.
Your BS pass? Or what?
Yeah.
What?
We don't know. We're still trying to figure out what's going on. We haven't figured out anything. We have figured out zero so far.
Oh,
So we're
okay.
still trying to figure out
Hey,
what's going on with Ace over here. And I'm asking him if this conversation that we're having with him about apologizing, because Ace, he's super apologetic. He's apologizing about apologizing. If he's just had this conversation with his dad.
oh, I would
There
say
you
like take your BS pass, put it in an envelope. I'll give you my address. Send it to me.
go. There was a point where I had enough and I talked back because I knew what I did was right, and I got yelled at over it, and I snapped. I started yelling back. This is when I was in Northeast Tech, and I was 16 years old, and I got sent out for they kind of threw me in the office after that.
You
Yeah.
are a weird little child. Ace, I can relate to you because clearly you are a weird little child, just like I was.
I didn't know you were on the call, Grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa, I love you. Hey, La Bola, I didn't know you were here either.
Nice. How'd you sneak in here?
I would
Grandpa's got
be.
Grandpa's got the keys to the house, brother, and the deed.
Well, usually when somebody sneaks in, there's like a little ding. You like slid in
He
under
was
the
here before
radar.
he was here before you,
Oh, was he?
sir. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got it all messed up. Sorry, Sojo.
Yeah.
That's not a
You're all
problem.
bass backwards.
I'm used to you, Labola. It's no problem. I'm so used to you looking back over your shoulder, thinking you're ahead of me when you're just never under comprehending that I'm actually lapping you. But I love you, brother. I'm going to work with you.
Well, no, I appreciate you looking out for me.
Not a problem. That's what I'm here for.
I'll be
All right,
right
now
back.
that you two are done kissing each other, can we get back to this poor child talking to his dad here?
Hey, hey, when a couple of dogs want to sniff each other's
Don't
butts
you
to see who's the boss, you just back out because you're a little puppy on the porch and let the big dogs like Soho and Labola get it on.
You keep trying to call yourself Soho. You know we all call you Sojo. Just stop with all that.
Yeah, it's a perfect example of how you and your son here talk to each other as soon as you come in. I'm trying to get Ace to do that same thing with his dad. Don't you want him to have that same relationship that you and your son Labola have?
Sojo's not my dad. You could do it with anybody. Come on, Ace.
He's
Come on, Ace.
definitely your dad.
Come on, Ace.
He's
It's like a
definitely your dad.
it's like a tennis match. We just bat the ball back and forth. That's it.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
It's good
No,
practice
but
and exercise.
but back to being serious though. I mean, wouldn't it be nice to have this conversation with your father? I mean, for any of us to be
We're having it
able
right
to.
now.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. But as a youth, think about when you were young. Wouldn't you have liked to have had a conversation like this with your dad beyond just being told like, "Hey, you're not doing good enough," or "You need to do this better, you need to do that better," and instead just having a conversation like, "Hey, I'm gonna try and do my best," and can we just
Yeah, I would.
like
I
talk
would.
like
I
normal
would.
people and like adults, like what we're doing here, just like what you said, like what we do here, and kind of help me out and guide me in life because you know as Ace
But it,
moves closer to he's getting out, he's going to go to this new job and everything that he's got coming up. He doesn't need to be in there thinking that he's going to fail and apologizing. He should be thinking he's going to nail it. There will be nothing to apologize for. If they come up and tell him have any correction whatsoever, he should just be like, okay, no problem, and just go and do it and not apologize or not feel like he needs to apologize for everything. And I'm just, obviously something that's going on in his situation there has got him feeling like that. And I was just trying to get a deeper understanding of, you know, what his surroundings are that cause him that he feels like he needs to apologize like that. So,
yeah, what we're trying to tell you, Ace, is we've all had daddies like you in one form or another. But what you got to do, you're so far ahead of the game. We're trying to tell you, you got to let that stuff go, the offenses, every fucked up thing they did. You got to let that go. If you can learn that now, you will be far ahead of Sojo. You will be far ahead of Lenny. You will be far ahead of Lucas. If you can learn that from us now, that's what I would love for you to learn, brother. Listen to us.
how come he used
Trust.
our government names, but he didn't use his government name?
My turn.
You got my government name. Both of you do.
I know that's not what I'm saying. You just didn't use it there when you used our. Okay, Lenny, it's your turn. Go.
I like Lenny better than Labola. Labola sounds retarded to me.
All right.
Wow.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
well, I
can't
love
tell
you.
you. I tried. I set you up, and then I don't know. Apparently, somebody else is named Lenny in here too.
I love you, Labola, but that name is retarded. Change it for God's sake. Help
We
my
heard you.
ego.
Sojo.
No, hey! Don't step on my toes, little Lucas. Pipe down over
You,
there.
well, we heard
But,
you.
well, thank you. I hope you did.
If
You want to
I
repeat it again?
if I change my name and you didn't see Labola popping up on your phone, you would get mad about that.
No, I wouldn't. I'm tired of that dork name. You picked it randomly out of something, and then you read and scrolled and found out what it was actually about, and then you were too embarrassed to change it when you found out Labola is an African ritual where that is a price that is paid for purchasing a woman, which is completely not you at all, dude. No way did you pick that name based on understanding the definition of it.
It's
No
it's
way.
not
That
it's
never
not
happened.
it's not that
That
deep.
never happened.
It's
Yeah,
not
Oh,
that
that
it's
deep.
so
never happened.
deep. It is
It,
so deep,
it's
Lenny.
not that deep.
If I,
YouTube asked me to make a name. I did my thumbs real fast about 4 times. That word was suggested, and that became my name, Lobola. It's pretty
well,
straightforward.
okay, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You're all thumbs.
Yeah, it's not that deep.
I live on the bottom. I know what deep is.
No, but every time you see Lobola, it gets your blood pressure up a little bit, and then we get like cognac and sativa sojo in here.
Oh, that happens whether I'm on it or off of it. That's the really irritating part. I can't escape retarded.
But that's what I'm saying. If I change my name, you won't get that cortisol spike or whatever. You get your adrenaline going when you see my name. That gives us all this great stuff. If I put it to like my real name, you'd be over it. It's like, oh, okay, fuck, Lenny's here.
Oh well, I
But
love Lenny.
as soon as it is
I
Lobola,
love Lenny. I love Lenny. Don't you want to help me, brother? It is irritating. That name has my hemorrhoids inflamed. So would you please help your brother in Christ and relieve the hemorrhoid in my ass and change your name to Lenny?
no, I think Christ is compelling me to have you go through that.
Well, I've gone through it before. I love
See,
you,
and
Lobola.
every time
Amen,
you go
brother.
through it, you'll get a little stronger.
We're all the same all the time.
Some people might even call that overcoming.
That's when you shoot it past her head.
I don't know. What are you doing, Lucas? You trying to get in me and Sojo's makeout session?
Not really.
He
I
needs
just want
some
to
new
let you guys go
content.
at it.
It's been kind of dry, hasn't it, Lucas?
Yeah, if you guys just go back and forth, I can just go relax for a little while. I can just shut down, and I'm still waiting to hear what Lobola was going to say, though. I mean, we got right to where he was going to tell us something, and then we
Well, I
got
think
on this whole conversation about
I
how you don't like his name.
It is good times, isn't it, Lobola? I love you, brother.
well, dude, he hit it right on the head, like right at the end. It's like because you don't like his name. That was it. It's like, that was the whole conversation right there. That's all. That's all. All the stuff before was just a bunch of stuff. It's like you don't like his name. Like, yep, there it is.
And now he'll never change it. You should have told him how much you liked it, Sojo.
See,
Oh, reverse
it's
psychology.
Yep.
Reverse psychology does not work on Lenny. He just plays dumb.
well, that's what happens. So Lucas has kids. I don't. So he thinks he knows how they think. So the whole reverse psychology thing, dude, he's right.
I mean, we've all been children, so how can you think that we don't know how children think? So, but we also remember as children, we saw through the reverse psychology. We were always a little smarter than what they thought we were.
No, it's not that deep.
No, and if you really wanted him to change, you'd come in here and your name would be Lobola too.
Oh, you can suck my dick.
But
Put that on your
it doesn't
recording.
have the same effect because it doesn't like arise an anger in me. You know, like Sojo sees Lobola and it just like starts stewing up from the stomach right into the lungs to the throat. And it's like, why would I change it now?
Nah, you did, and yeah, no, he actually, yeah, you're right. That would do the opposite effect again, and you would enjoy that too. So you can't win.
I
Yeah.
understand. I
There's no
understand.
winning with Lenny.
It's a big
I can,
circle.
I can understand sadism and masochism at the same time. I exist in both realms. The circle is complete.
What are you like Illuminati or Bigfoot or something?
I did see an Illuminati one time, and he had a pretty big foot.
Connoisseur says, oh, well, he said Lobola would like to talk about himself, and then he said, should change his handle to FastCAD247.
I don't know what any of that means. That was a lot of words.
Words hurt Lobola's brain. No more words.
I know,
You
right?
know, Connoisseur obviously going to come in here and explain it to us.
A
So,
connoisseur ain't got no hair on his balls, or he would have done been in this chat. He's a
I don't know.
wannabe that
Re-
never
re-
will be.
hey, repeat that back.
Connoisseur.
Was that supposed to be some kind of gotcha? What did he say about me? 4176?
oh, he said he should change his handle to FastCAD247.
I don't get the reference. Do you?
No, I was just
Nobody
reading it.
gets.
It has
Nobody
nothing to
gets.
do with me. I have no idea what's going on. That's why I told him come in and explain it because I don't get it.
Lobola, that's the thing about your name. Nobody understands what the hell it means either, and it sounds retarded. Change your name, brother. I have an audience now. People are coming into agreement with us. We are trying to help you, brother. The Lobola must die. Let the Lobola go so the spirit may be free. Die to that ego, Lobola.
Our connoisseur says facade.
Facade. That's
That's a
probably what
big
he
word.
said. I don't know.
That's a
I
big.
don't know what a facade is.
That's a big word for a country bumpkin.
Well, what we've gathered is like you're ready to like put your will out and put me as a beneficiary, but you hate my name.
No, I never put. I never. Where did you ever hear I was putting you out as a beneficiary? I said I might, but that ain't happening because my sister's getting it all. Write that down. Get your pencil and paper out.
All right, so you're leaving your estate to me, but you scream at me
Just,
because my name is Lobola.
your name is not Lobola. That is your ego.
Oh, nice. Deep.
Amazing.
Nice. That sounded like the soundboard. Was that the soundboard?
Should be.
Amazing. Amazing.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm. So are we ever going to get back to what you were going to give Ace?
Nope.
No, we lost that. That moment has passed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. It was what,
Sorry, Ace.
2 or 3 days?
It
I
was
gave him
right there, man.
I
It
gave
was
him a
like
job.
you had the answer right there, and gone now, man. The moment has
Well,
passed.
I'm sorry for being in the Discord. My apologies for inconveniencing Lobola.
Oh,
See?
what? Oh, whatever.
You
Oh
see what
no, no.
happens? Do you
If
see
you
what
apologize,
happens, you guys?
yeah,
Look at
if you
what you did.
apologize again. I'm going to
Ace,
put
you
my foot up here.
apologizing for you Ace, you apologize for being sorry.
Oh, whatever.
Ace, if I put my boot up your ass every time you apologize, you'd get over that fucking bad habit the first goddamn day. I guarantee you that. And if you're stupid, really stupid, I guarantee you, you won't be doing it on the third day when I put my boot up your ass every time you apologize. Now knock it off.
All right, try that again, but do it in
Uh,
English, Grandpa.
Wow.
Man, I put it on the boy right there. You just sit back and watch Grandpa handle business. You might learn something.
Yeah, you're a bank
Not
shot guy,
possible.
right?
Not possible.
I'm not apologizing to Mama. That's what that was, Ace. That was a Mama comment. Oh, I'm sorry I offended Lobola. Do I sound offended? No.
Ace, Laboa never sounds offensive, but he always smells offensive.
Not offensive, offended, Grandpa. Put your hearing aid in.
All right. Thank you, grandson. I do appreciate that.
Or at least turn your iPhone up to like 11 on your speaker or something.
Let me
Yeah,
rephrase
Ace,
my
don't
let me rephrase my statement. So when you come around Labola, you will be offended by the Odair. Wanted to get the words right. That's
Is
important.
that French?
No, what
We
I would like
we
to see is I would like to see Ace go one full day without apologizing to anybody for anything, even one time. See what happens.
Just let him do his thing, dude. No man can fix any other man. Just go out there and do it.
Just try it. Give it a
Ace, I
whirl.
love you. Ace, I love you, but
And
this is I'm gonna fuck with you. I am because you know what, Ace? You would apologize to your own self.
Well, that's a
That's
real
how bad it
problem.
is.
That's a real problem, dude. Like Lucas, how long did you deal with that? I dealt with it. I know exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, apologizing to yourself, man. You got to quit that. It'll kill you. I did it for 10 years.
Well, it's not just that. I think it's a lot to do with his surroundings too, because
Mm-mm.
it, he,
No, circumstances they change. It's the emotion and the feel. It's all the same.
he yeah, no, I
Well,
agree.
he's
Now, well,
what?
that's why we're talking to him now because he's an adult. But this came from a childhood situation where, um,
That's what I'm saying. It's
you
all the
know,
same.
something in
Everybody has had a childhood situation. It
yeah,
doesn't.
yeah,
It's all the
absolutely. No,
same
it's.
thing.
That's exactly right. And if it,
Because
but
it's
like I
how
said,
you
if you
feel
just
about
go
it.
through it, if you just go through it one day and see that it doesn't do anything, if you don't apologize, it'll be exactly the same. Same outcomes happen. It won't matter at all. Then maybe you can just start to see it and just overcome that moment. So
Well, there's no tier levels to despair. It's all the same. Like either you're in it or you're not. So it's if it's something from childhood that you're holding on to, there's no. It's not like whatever the scenario, it doesn't matter. It's all the same thing.
yeah, and that may be exactly what it is here. But if he doesn't have anybody to talk to him about it, how is he ever going to know?
Because
Well, we have to.
Fortunately, he's here.
talking to
Fortunately, he's
people,
here. He's in the right place.
well, talking to people doesn't really help, dude, unless you're coming from the right place. Because
Hey,
dude,
Yeah,
you're
but
not.
this is what we're getting at, Labola. We're talking about talking to your father, man. Don't you think that should be different? I'm not talking about talking to people. We're talking about like talking to our own fathers. Shouldn't we be able to do that and have a little bit more expectation that they're going to guide us in the right direction? That we shouldn't have to turn to three strangers in a fellowship to help us?
Well, Lucas,
do it.
to be honest with you, real quick, my family would be annoyed. They're annoyed. They get annoyed when I talk to them. They don't like when I speak, so
Do it
they
anyway.
they, they like to be on the phones or they like to be
Do it
on devices. They
anyway.
don't want to.
Even if you're talking to the wall, just do it.
I like to talk to the wall. I wait for everyone to leave and I
Just
talk to
do
the
it.
walls. That's my
Talk
hobby.
talk to talk to the wall in front of everybody else. I mean, it's no different. Everybody's talking to the wall, buddy.
Well, what we have to understand, gentlemen, that Mr. H is not quite at the same spiritual level and understanding and faith in God that we are. He is exposing himself. We can't expect him to go from step one to step 10
How do you know
immediately.
that?
We are,
Are you
yeah,
God?
yeah, yeah, we are here to lead him out. You have to understand this is assessing the Holy Spirit
You're
within him.
not God,
I say, I,
Sojo.
I, I'm not God, but I have the nature of God
Well,
because
you're
God dwells
definitely right
within
now
me.
trying to pretend to be him.
No, I'm not. That's in your mind. That is your devil, not mine. I am
Mm-mm.
simply implementing the will
No,
and the wisdom of
that
God.
that doesn't
And
work.
you should be able to discern. Can you
That
discern
doesn't
the
work with
wisdom
me.
of God? That
That
you
doesn't
can.
work with me. That
Labola,
doesn't
you've been
work.
around me too long. I know what works
That
for you
doesn't
and
work
what
with me.
doesn't.
You
And
can't
then
just
you.
say, "Well,
That's fine.
that's because of
That's fine,
you." No,
Labola. All right. Well, this is where you step down and let me continue on. I'm not going to contend with you. My
you don't
message
think
will move
you don't think I
forward.
know how to
My
keep
message
going? You
my
think you're going to
message will
overtalk me?
continue. My message will
I can do the
continue
same
on
thing. I
with
could
or
talk about
without you,
nothing. We can
Labola.
talk about Harry
Oh
Potter
well,
if you
you want
want.
to? Well, you want? This is Labola being childish.
No.
The ego of Labola. As I was saying, Ace, you go on and you do what you got to do, brother. Don't worry, you're not at the same level that we are. Never feel bad because you're not there. Never let anybody in life tell you where you should be in your life, and much less where you should be in your spiritual life. What arrogance, what outrageousness! The men do not know the relationship you have with God, so do not let other men condemn you for where you are with your walk in Christ right now, brother. Take that to the grave.
Thank you, Sojo.
So,
I will not.
I'm not sure. I think Sojo just completely contradicted himself right there, but
no. So now
No, he did
we
not. No, he did not.
now we pass the internet offering plate.
Well, I mean, if you want to say I contradicted myself, Lucas, I'm going to need more than a personal observation. I'd like you to expand on what
okay.
made you say
Okay.
that in the
Well,
first
it's
place.
okay. I got you. I give it to you. You just told him he wasn't on the same spiritual level as us, and
Right.
then immediately afterwards said, "Don't let any man tell you what spiritual level you're on."
That's right. That's not a contradiction.
Oh, okay.
We're on one level. We are
you're
on
gonna have
one
to hash
level.
that one out, Pelosi.
We are on one level. We are all on different spiritual levels. Clearly, myself, you, Mr. Lucas, and you, Mr. Labola, are at completely different levels and aces, and we do not have the authority to tell him where he should be in his spiritual walk. We are to guide him, and he will follow at the speed the Holy Spirit sets for him, not what you or I. We are having expectations where Ace should be right now. Why do we have to have those expectations? And why do our expectations apply to Ace?
Didn't I say the same thing in like 4 words and you said I was wrong?
No, you did not say the same thing, brother. You don't get to slip it that easy. These two, three, four
How,
words. Go ahead, Ace.
how I think Soja's trying to say is that he's trying to show me the way to God, and I will find the way on my own path. I will see God as I move on if I let Him in my heart, and if I keep pushing, and if He just shows me the way and I accept it, it will lead me to God and His path.
But no man can help any other
There
man.
you go. No. There you go. I just helped the man with the word and the gospel and the Holy Spirit. Yes, I can help my fellow man. That's the point of fellowship. Yes, I can help through the Spirit of Christ, through the Holy Spirit, which
Okay,
empowers me.
I'll concede
Yes,
with you a
and
little bit. I'll concede
yeah.
with you a little bit. So you can help another man, you can't save another man. How does that
Well,
work for
okay.
you?
Well, then you should have said that from the get go, and we would have come into agreement. Don't
I
take
thought
me
we were
around.
talking about the same thing, but
We, well, I don't know what you were talking about. Clearly, you don't know what I was talking about,
is it
but
not all
we
the
don't
same
know what.
thing?
No, it is not all the same thing. The
Are
oversimplification is
we
insulting.
talking too vague again, Grandpa?
Are you? Yes, you are being vague. No, what you're actually doing is being purposely ambiguous.
Same thing.
Purposely ambiguous means you are trying not to answer a specific question. Do
It's
you
the
have a
same thing as
specific?
vague.
Do you have a specific question or a specific
You must
observation?
you got a thesaurus or something, huh? Don't try to pull those Jedi mind tricks on me, Grandpa.
Oh wow! I should have got a thesaurus when I was 10 years old. Then I could have been a Jedi.
All right, back to the topic at hand. Ace, do you feel good now, knowing that me and Sojo have gone back and forth for an hour?
Right. Usually there
Happy.
is a fee. There is a fee associated with this act. Whether you like it, you love it. The charge is
You
the
sound a
same.
little different, Ace. Ace, you
I'm
sound
just saying,
a lot like Sojo right now. Oh, there you are.
yeah,
Sounding like
I'm just saying.
Sojo is a good thing.
I'm not saying Soja's wrong or LeBeau is right, wrong either. I'm not saying anyone's wrong,
You almost said
but
it.
I'm saying that I'm
Well,
happy to
who's
hear
wrong,
discussion.
Ace? But tell us which one of them's wrong.
I feel like we all have our views.
Pick a
I
side.
feel like
You gotta pick one where the either Labola's wrong or Sojo's wrong, and you gotta tell us who's wrong, Ace.
And no
uh,
pressure, Ace, but
Yeah, no pressure.
this decision will dictate the rest of your life. No pressure.
I feel all right. All right. I feel like Soja's right with the fact that a man can show a man a way towards God. That he can
Damn
show
it!
him
How did I
a
lose that one?
well. Wait,
Meh.
wait. I'm not.
No,
Wait.
no,
He can
no,
show.
no. You're right, Ace. Keep on. That was an important moment right there. You just put a home run for the team Sojo.
Oh,
Let's
I see
keep
what
let,
Well,
let's keep let's keep
I
going,
see.
brother.
I see what's
well,
gonna
Let's,
happen. We're gonna
I
keep tracking the same way. You're gonna
oh
tell
yeah,
me how
oh
I
yeah,
was right.
Oh yeah,
Well,
brother.
well,
We're keeping score, just like God. God keeps score on everything. I do
Okay.
too. That's because I'm
Well, we
God-like.
could just shut him down. He's already said Sojo's right, which makes you
well,
wrong, Labola. So we won't even
well.
let him answer. We'll
No,
just
we
say that
gotta.
he said Labola's wrong.
Oh, there. I agree with you, Lucas. Let's shut Labola down on it and get to some
Okay.
new
All right.
business.
Well,
I'll take.
well, wait,
I'll
wait,
take.
wait, wait, whoa, 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 wait, wait.
I'll take that.
Nah,
So now we're
Labola's
gonna
wrong.
do. Now we're gonna do a rabbit card, and I'm gonna see how it's gonna play out if Ace were
Well,
allowed to talk.
all right. Like I was trying to say this, that Soldier's right. A man can show a man a way towards God and help him find his path. But Labola is right that no man can save another man to God.
Dude, I'm a
He's right on
Right,
billionaire.
that.
I put all that on Kalshi or whatever. I bet it on that, man.
well, let me
Labola?
Ace, for your information, let me clarify something. I was not wrong anywhere in the conversation because I was in complete agreement with Labola about no man can save another man. The only one that can save man is Jesus Christ. So I am 100% Labola, 0 to 2.
So yeah, we can agree with Labola that no man can save another man. I can agree with
No, I,
Henry
I have a
that.
point on the board. It's 1-2.
I
No,
just
no,
wonder what
Keep up.
Sojo hears though, because what he said was Labola was right about it, but what Sojo heard was is Sojo's wrong, and he had to come back and say how he wasn't wrong, and nobody even said that Sojo was wrong or that you disagreed with it, Sojo. What's going on in there, man? Who you talking to in there?
Oh, well, I was simply pointing out that what Lucas had, rather what Lenny had acknowledged was that I came into agreement with him in the specificity of his statement that no man can save another man, and I came into agreement with him. The question was only two parts. Ace misunderstood and thought I was not in agreement with Labola on that, so I am
No, he never
100%
said that.
Lucas.
What do you mean? Why
Lucas,
do you
Lucas.
think? Hold on.
No,
Why do you
no,
think
no.
Ace thinks that you weren't in agreement with Lenny there just because he said what Labola said was right? Why do you
Just
think
call
what
me
Ace was
Labola.
saying?
It's
Why
way easier.
why do you
I,
think that he was
I,
saying you
well,
were
well,
wrong when he said that?
Ace didn't understand the full context of this
How do
of
you
the
know what
question.
Ace
How do you
thought?
know
Ace
that?
never said that. This is so deep right here, you guys. This
Because
is like no, Sojo. He never said
no,
that.
no, no, you
What
don't.
this
No,
whole
no.
answer that you're coming up with,
Look,
it was
no,
all in
no,
your
no,
head.
no. This is not an answer. That's all in my head. Would you please stop that? I'm explaining how the answer came on.
Well, Sojo, I heard you agree with Lenny. I heard the agreement,
You,
and I understand you agreed
Labola.
with him. Yeah, but Lenny brought it up, and I thought Lenny's right on that. He was the first one to bring
All
it
he
It's
up,
did was
and
Labola.
agree with Labola also. All he did was agree with Labola also, and Sojo heard him saying somehow that
He
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 disagreed with Sojo.
he even went 2 up on
well,
me on the scoreboard.
And Sojo, I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
saying it
yeah.
to give you a hard time specifically. A lot of people do what you're doing. This is a very common thing that happens inside people whenever someone's talking to somebody. We get this idea, we're talking to us in our head the whole time. Somehow you came up with it that he was somehow in a disagreement, or he thought that you weren't in agreement, or he thought that you disagreed with that. And I never heard that. I don't think Labola heard. I don't want to speak for him. Ace just said he didn't say that. Do you still think that he said that?
I believe that Ace came into agreement with me at the end of the process of the
let your
first
let
question,
your yays be
and
yay and your
and
no's be
and
no.
yes, Ace is yes, Ace and I are in agreement.
All
It's
right.
absolutely amazing what just happened here, you
We
guys.
have been around the globe and to the moon,
Absolutely
and
amazing.
here we are.
I love ambiguity.
Yeah, me too. It's more fun that way, right?
I wish I had some damn place to go this year that I could blast off some fireworks. But where I'm down here in this part of Texas, hell, nobody gonna let you do it. You got to go pay somebody on private land. I can't. I want to be able to go in my front yard and blow some shit up. I am an American.
You don't have a front yard.
That's why I'm coming to your place.
Bring it. I got
Please.
all kinds of fire restrictions, man. Dude, I am in the fire zone. You ought to see my house insurance bill.
I heard if you
I
live
wouldn't
out in
think it would be
Kansas,
that. I don't. Is it that heavily forested where you're at? If I
No,
recall,
it's the state.
you're. Yeah, well,
It's
if I recall, you're a little bit east of Albuquerque by I don't know how
yeah.
many miles.
About I guess from center probably like 11 miles east, and then about 7 or 8 miles south, I guess.
Of
Nice.
what? Flagstaff?
No, we are not tracking together. What are you talking? Flagstaff.
You're no. I'm sorry, Albuquerque. No,
When you're
Albuquerque. I
talking about
got you. I know
Kirky,
where you are.
Oh,
but
I
the
okay.
real
lost my
question
mind there.
is the real question is Ace is are you north or south of I-40?
Oh yeah, dude,
what's
that's the
scary,
game ender.
what's scary is that Lobola just proudly said that all those details, all those highways about where he is, and that is horrifying to me. I
Why?
Why?
Everybody
I've
already
been to the
knows it,
farmers
dude.
market and said the town that I was in at the farmers market, at the open air market with the information where I was at. What's scary about that?
They already
Ace,
have
we
it.
are Ace. We are a cult. We already have your home address. We already know who your people are. We already know what you are doing. Did you really think you could hide from us? This is how
But
the
but
cult
wait, but
works, Ace.
but what's scary about that, Ace?
Wait a
Seriously
minute,
though.
Soldier, you know where I am?
Ace, don't listen to him. What's scary about it, Ace?
Lucas, you don't ever get to tell Ace not to listen to me again.
Ace, don't listen to him.
Now what? Uh,
I check your ass, boy.
all right, great job. Anyways,
Amazing. So Ace, though, seriously,
wonderful.
what is scary about someone knowing where you live?
Well, when it when you talk to someone within your state, usually it's a little bit more reassuring because you at least know that someone's just a couple miles away and you both know that you're not too far off from each other and it's normal. But when you're talking online or when you're talking to a stream and you give out information like that, you're giving the world it. And there is a lot, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure Sojo knows this because I'm not trying to be offensive to you, Sojo. You've been in prison before. And there are crazy people out there. And there's a lot of people that are willing just to hear one discussion and snap. So
Well,
I
Ace,
always make sure.
Ace, I don't disagree with you. Hey, man, there's risk in everything. What makes you think that hasn't already happened? What defenses have you put up that these type of people could not overcome easily? Son, they already know everything about you. You got on the internet, son. You fucked
Well,
up.
that was my point, dude. I guarantee you, just like with a little bit I know about Sojo, I guarantee you I could find his campground and show up at his doorstep just with small amounts of information. Your shit's already out there.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
of course, we'll
absolutely
go
right,
that.
Ace. Yeah, Ace, you lost the virginity of your identity the minute you came on this internet, and you're on it damn time, brother. They collect data on every swinging dick on the planet, including me, including you. But guess what? Jesus Christ, God already knows everything we're doing, so I don't give a damn what the world finds out about me. I only care about what God knows about me. When I got God, the world can't use things against me that God has already forgiven me of. Now that's how you get your mind right, brother. Forget about the internet. God is the internet.
I think what
No, but
Sojo was trying to say so eloquently is you have to stop worrying. That's it.
Bingo, brother. That's it, man. Understand who is in control. I want to elaborate. No, keep it short. God is sovereign. God is in control. God says, I have a plan for you, prosper you, to not harm you.
You just had to slide in there.
I
It was
put those
pretty straight.
scriptures. I
It was
love the
pretty
scriptures,
straightforward
brother.
and to the point, but you just had to do it.
Confirmation of holy scriptures. backing up what Labola is saying.
You're doing it again right now.
Labola is in agreement with the Holy Scripture, Ace. That's what I'm telling you, which is to let that stuff go. It's beneath you. You're good.
Oh yeah, I mean, I never disagreed with you with that, but when it came down to, I'll make an example.
But you
This
disagreed
is,
with him with something.
yeah, I mean, that I was back in the construction course,
Watch
and
his head go nuts down there, Ace. You're disagreeing with something, and now he's wondering what it is.
well, I can't stop worrying because when I was in my course, in my construction course, I carried a tourniquet. I carried 2 tourniquets,
Who told you you
a
can't
chest
stop
seal.
worrying?
That's just me. It's a personal thing. I can't. I just can't. So I carry
So
medical equipment
Satan told
everywhere
you
I
that.
go. Maybe, I don't know, but I just carry medical equipment. Every time I go
Why
somewhere, I
would you
always
tell
have some
yourself you
medical.
can't do something?
You,
Anything, anywhere, anytime, and it's worked out great. I got enough shit to keep up with.
Why would you convince yourself that you were incapable of doing something? Why would you ever do that to yourself?
probably because it's easier to tell yourself that you can't do it versus that you can have the mentality to do it. Like, I'm training my body to be stronger.
Or
You can do that, but
You
or
just
is it
I,
that it's not even you telling yourself that you've been talking to somebody that's not you, that's controlling you through that?
He
I
said,
I
don't
"You
know.
mean,
gave me
Because
a."
it's
what Labola
easy
said
it's
was
easy
what to
to
do, but what he didn't tell you was how to do it. And what we're talking about right now is how to do that. And that's by seeing what's going on in there, man.
yeah, you got to see too, like people love being victims. They love
Yep,
finding excuses. They love anything. Well, I can't do this because of that. I've lived it. I know exactly what it is. And for
yep,
some
me too.
Yeah.
reason, it's something you have to overcome.
Yep,
No,
and
I'm not.
hey, so I'm in complete agreement. I want to be in complete agreement with everything Lucas just said,
All right,
with
so
everything
are we
Labola
two
just
two
said.
now on the scoreboard?
But yes, we're 2-2.
It's
You're,
a
in fact,
tied up
you're
it's a
ahead.
tied up game,
No,
Grandpa. Let's
no,
roll.
All right. Well, let Ace
you're ahead. No,
retort
I'm
here.
coming
Ace,
into agree.
what do you think
What I'm
about
doing,
that, Ace?
I'm coming into agreement with everybody, Ace, about what they are telling you. You got to break free of this thing, brother. Where all 3 of us are telling you the same thing. No kidding, no play. You got to break out of that thing. You got to go be you and go do you, or you will never be you.
Well, I am doing me. I'm just that. The thing is about this is this right here. If I don't,
No, no,
if
no,
I don't
no, no,
worry,
no, no. I mean,
Well,
really,
let him
Ace. I'm a,
Sojo. Let him
all right,
speak. Give him a
all
second.
right, all right, all right.
I
We
think
love you,
what
Ace.
Sojo I think what Sojo was trying to put so eloquently is that you're doing it again, Ace. When you started talking, you were doing it again.
Yeah, there's always an excuse
Yeah.
for everything that everybody puts in front of you, Ace. And I said that before, and I told you why I did that with all love. And I said, I said back then, brother, I can't help you. I should have listened to myself. It's my fault.
Yeah.
I should have listened to the Holy Spirit and stopped trying to deal with you. I don't have your answers. I can't help you, Ace. I've given you all I can, brother. I love you.
And they both may be right,
Godspeed.
but I still want to hear what you had to say.
well, I'm not trying to play victim at all. But the thing is that when I stop worrying, I try to worry about everything like safety, and I try to make sure that everything's all right and make sure everything's going right. And if I see something go wrong and someone's hurting, and I had the opportunity to help them, but I didn't because I said I'm not going to need this, or why not? Because I didn't think about the precautions of what was going to go on. It would break me
What are you
completely.
even
It would
talking what are you
completely
even talking
break me.
about? What are you
Well,
even
can you
talking
give us an
about?
example?
Like giving CPR to somebody? What are you talking about? We're telling you to
Give us an
like
example.
just like let go of all the worries and all that stuff, man, because you'll get to be like our age, Sojo's age, and still hold that stuff in your heart, dude. Let it go now. It's good that you have some people that will open your eyes to it, dude. Like with the emotions and the ego, it's all inside of you. It's not outside. And like I wish somebody would have told me that at 18 or 19 or whatever you are. Doesn't really matter. I wish I could have gotten like further along, you know. It would have saved me a lot of headache, man. Everybody, it's like you've made a deal with the devil. It's like you go through hell on everything. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be something simple like going to the grocery store to get groceries or something. Like if you want to make it hell, you better believe you will. And that's the whole point. It's all in you.
That's interesting. Could you tell me what state that is allowed? Is it federal or state?
Allow what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on another page talking to somebody. I fucked up.
Okay. We probably all betted on Sojo breaking it, but I'll break it. What do you think, Ace?
Think about what? What
Any
specifically?
anything I just said?
Well, I got like 50 things running through my head right now, so you gotta be more specific.
Anything you disagree with? Where am I wrong? What do you see that I don't?
I agree that holding worry will make your life hell. And yeah, it can. It can. You will forever worry if you don't. I mean, that's easy. It's easy to worry about things. People do it all the time. They worry about their bills. They worry about everything else. They always worry. They worry about themselves, their medical background. They worry about everything. And it's easy for me to do. I can always worry about something.
You're talking to
But
everybody. You're talking out loud right now to yourself, but you're really talking to everybody. Everybody does that.
yeah, for example, Lucas wanted an example. This is long ago. I was 8 years old. We were in a lake, and I
Dude,
fell in the lake.
that's all good, dude. How are you gonna move forward though?
Well, I mean, this is what it
Yeah.
did.
Ace,
I
would
was
you like me to ramble through my life over 50 years of equivocation? This way, that way. He did this. She did that. This promise was made. This obligation was met. This obligation was not met. And I let every single one of those things control me for eternity. You can't do that anymore, brother. You got to cut the cord.
well, no.
Well,
This
what
is how it.
Sojo summed up for us is like you got to let it go, dude. The past is gone. Put it if you think it's real, put it in your hand, put it in an envelope. I'll give you my address and send it to me.
Ace, I already
No,
told you
no.
last time how to deal with this, Ace. I'm telling you this again. It's the second time I've had to tell you this. Now, please listen to me. All these thoughts, everything racing around, Lucas remembers he will regurgitate in his own form what I'm about to say is true. We had the conversation with you about all those thoughts in your head, about going to the quiet place, about being alone with God exclusively, and giving all those thoughts up to God and ask Him to sort them out and give you His answer. You keep trying to get the answer in your own head. You have to give that up to God. Now, Lucas will back me. We have told you that before. I have told you that before. You have to give it up to God. If you want to keep this in your brain, we can't help you, brother. You are your only source of freedom. We have told you the way out. Now, you coming in here will not suffice. You must do as instructed, or you will never be freed from your affliction. It's that simple, it's that hard, and it's that true. You have to do it.
So what Sojo was trying to say is you're not in control.
Yeah,
That's
I
right,
can see
brother.
that.
Yeah, no, no, no. I don't want to hear you mumble mouth. I don't want to hear you equivocate. You either do it or you don't do it. We can't help you anymore, Ace. The ball's on your court.
Sorry, my throat's dry. I have a dry
You
throat
want
right now.
you want a translation?
What for? What Soja said?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go ahead and translate if you want. Yeah.
I'm mad.
No,
I
that's
don't want
not it at
human.
all, brother. Ace, I am
Okay,
not,
well,
Ace, I am
Ace,
never mad at you. No,
tell us
no,
what
no,
happened,
no,
Ace.
Lucas, Lucas, no, no,
Oh my
Lucas, I had
goodness,
a
this guy just I've
Lucas,
asked this guy something
Lucas,
and he was
Lucas.
trying to answer it and you guys just keep interrupting him over and over and over. And Ace was
Oh,
trying to tell us something and I asked him to give us an example and he was trying to do that for us. Now whether you guys I'm sure that you'll see that the example that he's going to give, you guys are right about it, but can we just like let him say something and then we can talk about what he's saying? We're not even letting him get any words out. And Ace, I just he's here with us. Let him get a few words out, you guys. That's all I'm saying.
Calm
So
down,
Ace,
calm down,
something
mama.
happened. Something happened when you were 8, Ace. Continue.
I'll just say long. Thank you, so Lucas. Thank you. So you don't have to let me speak if you don't want to. But long story short, someone almost died from
There it
my
is
life,
again.
and I almost saw someone I care about die from me. And when I
All
saw
right.
that,
Well,
I'll make sure
I
that what.
understand that. You know that everybody around you is going to die.
Well, I know about if I have to pursue with this life, I've tried to make sure ever since then to make sure if any risk is going to be taken, be my own, and I do not want their lives to be at risk, and it would
Are
only be
these
my
children or adults you're talking about?
adults. These are family that
All
I
right.
will
Well,
not allow their death because of me.
you can do that and you can carry that burden, but they're adults. They're going to make their own choices and you can't protect them from death, no matter what death is coming for them. Period. It's inevitable.
Yeah, don't work yourself into it like where you're in between at gridlock on making a decision because you think, oh well, if I do this, they're gonna think that. If I do this, these people are gonna think that. Dude, don't gridlock yourself.
Or
It'll
even
only
worse,
kill you.
that you won't leave there because you're worried that they're going to do something, then they'll be dead and you'll be
That's
gone.
dude, that's a good point. You can get stuck. You won't leave there. You can get stuck like that in the mine.
Yep, Ace. Ace thinks he's gonna. I believe, my opinion. I think Ace feels like had if he leaves and abdicates what he put upon himself that is required, and those people would die. That would Ace would say, if I had been there, they would not have died, and that will enslave you forever, Ace.
What
And
Sojo was
okay,
trying to say is you can get trapped in the mine.
yeah, and he's right. Exactly what both of them just said there is exactly right. That just this mentality that you're talking about will keep you, even if you go. Now that you're thinking that, because this is a spirit that's messing with you. Now that you're thinking that, you're gonna go and you'll hold yourself accountable for every single person, whatever happens, even though you're not even there, and it has nothing to do with you, Ace. They don't have anything to do with you. If you have your own children, of course, that's different. Protect your kids if that's what you were talking about. But these people are adults, man. You can't save them even if you want to. Now, if you're like, if it's, and you have to understand if something happens, like somebody's like drowning or there's a car accident, you
What are you
have to
talking
save
about
them.
saving adults?
You're
What
gonna go and help them because you know the right thing to do. That's not even something you need to plan for, Ace. You already know that if somebody was like hurt, you would go and you would try and help them and save them. So what worrying about it, what is that going to do when you already know you're going to do the right thing?
Mm, so far, every time I've ever worried, like truly worried, I just keep researching the more medical, and it helps with skill a little bit, but nothing else really. It just puts more in thought, like you said, and that is true. It does put more thought, and it puts more stress in the mind.
Well, for
And
instance,
yeah,
like you want to be safe, you go and you learn CPR. You go to class, you go to school for it, but
Hey,
that's
hold
done.
on.
Once you
Why do
know
you keep cutting
CPR,
Ace off?
that part's over though, right? If you were to learn CPR and you know it, there would be nothing else to think about it after that, right? It's done, over with. You know it.
well, yeah, CPR is easy to learn. I already learned that. It's chest sealing, gauze, bandaging, spraying, DIY spraying kits that you can do, DIY tourniquets, stuff like that.
I was just using that as an example, but you see, you know that if you need to do that, you're prepared to do CPR, and then you just move on. But you don't live in the worry, thinking everywhere you go, you're ready to do CPR, like it's going to happen.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you don't want to worry about it everywhere you go.
Dude, and most people forget it. It's like one of those things you got to go get CPR trained just to check boxes, get the card, send it in. Dude, if something goes down, I guarantee you like at least 50% everybody CPR trained just goes blank. It's not really that important.
I don't know how, because I remember CPR pretty easy. It's really easy. You have to break
They
the
change
ribs
it,
for
dude. They
one.
change it every 2 years. They go back and forth between compressions are important. No, now breaths are important. So we're gonna do 30 of these, one of these, and then it's like, okay, 5 of these and 15 of these. They constantly change it.
Oh yeah, that's depending on where you go state-wise and also hospital, because there are some states that don't have a state official hospital. Some of them rely, or some cities rely on a commercial hospital. So yeah, it depends on where you go.
Well,
So
there's
Ace, what are you gonna do? So Ace, what are you gonna do with the acknowledgement, the advice that we gave you, giving all those thoughts up to God, going to that silent place and waiting for the answer and breaking out of your shell and getting out of guiltless, guilt free, with the blessing of God. You go with the blessing of God when you leave, brother. There is no higher blessing. And once you have that blessing, you don't check in with anybody else.
I think what Sojo
Right?
was trying to say is he's not willing to drink his own potion. He wants you to do it and see what happens.
But
I
we've
like
done
how
that
Labola
before.
translate every single thing Sojo says.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
know.
Sojo comes in speaking another language, so Labola's your translator every single thing.
I
It's
I
know.
love it.
amazing, you guys.
I love it. He's just like my little parrot. Or he's actually a penguin that I taught to speak. That's why I have a book on his head.
Yeah,
My words absorb into his brain.
yeah. I don't get it. Labola, what's he saying?
Oh,
He
you got it
said
exactly,
he
Lucas.
said what he said is I kind of like Lobola now, guys.